From C.O.N.V.O Studios in Chicago, Illinois, we present to you Late Night C.O.N.V.O with Ellimac J. Tonight, we have our special guest, Miss Chrisette. We also bring you Hood Jeopardy and a special stage performance that you don't want to miss. Now put your hands together for the lovely, talented, and beautiful Miss Ellimac J.
Welcome to the first show of 2016 Late Night C.O.N.V.O with your girl, Ellimac J. Now today we're digging in deep with some good stuff that you might want to stick around for, beyond gender lines. Now before we get into our subject matter, we're going to talk about what's now trending. Stacey Dash. Sigh. I'm going to keep it brief because I do realize as an African American woman I have to be careful what I say on camera. Take note. And as far as I'm concerned, I could have sworn you were on many of black networks and television programs, and hell, for that matter, your skin tone is the same as mine, but I guess that's neither here nor there. Let's see how far your career gets you. All right, now also what's going on in Flint, Michigan. That is beyond ridiculous. We live in America, the free, the great, so how can we have tainted water supply that's going to an entire city? And it's been unseen for 2 years straight. There were even politicians who said, oh, I've been knowing about it for 2 years. So why would you put other people's health in detriment just for you to remain in office? We need to keep these things in mind when we are electing these officials. Are they really for themselves, or are they just for the money? And also trying to help the people? Probably not, since you have just obliterated a complete and utter town for your selfishness. Well, okay, let me not continue to rant because you know I will go for a while. Now, I want you to stick up your right hand. Your right hand. Look, I do know my left and my right. I'm just playing with y'all. Okay, repeat after me. I solemnly swear to communicate optimistically through networking venture opportunities. You have now been sworn into C.O.N.V.O. So now, go ahead and get it in.
Now watch me nay nay. Okay. Now watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay nay. Why me do it? Now watch me whip. Kill it. Watch me nay nay. Okay. Now watch me whip, whip.
In life, we're born with features that distinguish us to be male or female. Gender roles are established early on in life, whether if it's in a household of a single parent or a married couple. In some instances, people may feel like a mistake has been made and they've been placed in the wrong body. It's then taken upon the individual to change genders in order to feel more comfortable and love the skin that they're in. As a society, we often wonder, is it socially acceptable to present yourself as something that you're not? Or if your mind is unstable enough to understand that you're not what you want to be, are you in the mental capacity to raise a family? While some of those questions are being raised, check out these clips.
Growing up, I've always wanted to be heard, and I felt like I needed a place for my voice to stand out and flourish. At a young age, 8 or 9, you're just feeling things out. You're in elementary school and you're starting to meet new friends. For example, when you're a little kid, you just want to fit in, and you don't want to get picked on by others. You just want to go on with your daily life. And it's just hard because kids can be bullies. And when you want to be yourself, they put you down for it because it's not the norm and it's not part of what they want. With me, it was really hard because I was trying to find who I was. Some kids can find themselves that early. With me, I found myself in other ways, but as far as what I'm going through now, it was a bit of a challenge for me because I always had to be complacent just to please others, and it wasn't really my type of party. But it's what you wanted. And as a child, I went through that pretty much from age 9 up until 16, 17 years old. And that's when I kind of had to be complacent with
Help me welcome our guest today, Miss Chrisette. How you doing, girl?
I'm good.
How wonderful. I'm glad that you could be here today.
Thank you.
Now, there, of course, we tried to select as many candidates as possible, but a lot of people don't want to come on the show and, I guess, explain the lifestyle that you're now living. I mean, of course, if you're comfortable with who you are, then why not talk about it?
Exactly.
Right? So, okay, well, we're going to get into the not so pretty things first.
Go ahead, girl.
All right. Now, when this first came about, I want to say the 90s, that's when people were first starting to see a little bit more of transgendered and people transitioning. And when you hear people refer to it as gender identity disorder, how do you feel about that stigma?
It's ridiculous. Like, gender disorder? Like, what's that? It doesn't make any sense.
The definition that they give is just a state of confusion.
No. I think that's a crock of bull.
Crock of bull? She say it's bullshit, y'all. She say it's bullshit. Okay, now, if you were to explain the feelings that you were feeling when you initially came out, what would those feelings be?
Well, I came out at 16, officially. It felt like there was a huge, gigantic, fat rock lifted off of my shoulders. Okay. And I was able to fly like a bird. Like, it was beautiful. You know, my mom cried for a little bit, but, you know, then she was like, you want to go shoe shopping? I was like, that's fabulous. That's all I wanted to hear. She was very accepting. But the thing is that she already knew, but she was like really waiting.
Really?
And just to see for herself if it was true or not, and it was that whole ordeal. Now,
did she ever explain, well, not even explain, but tell you when about that she thought that you were?
It was a conversation I had with a man. And he's a little bit older, you know, because I was 16, he was about 21. So I was...
Oh, that's average. We don't want to talk about how old I was when I had my first
Very, very bad. And she was like, Chris! And I'm like, yeah? Come down here right now. And so I went downstairs and she said, what is this?
Well, wait, but how did she find out though?
She had to use my computer.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, she'd use my computer. I was like,
oh, dang.
Okay, just do what you need to do and don't do anything else. And she found out and, you know, we talked about, you know, like I said, she was upset. But she got over it very quickly. A lot quicker than I thought.
Good. So it's great that she was accepting. Because in a lot of instances, when parents find out that their child is gay, then they shut down completely. And accepting your child should be one of the first and only things that you do because it's still your child. Love them regardless.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm about to get all up in your business because I'm nosy. I'm nosy.
God, go ahead.
Okay. Now, a question that was posed to me to ask you is, do you still consider yourself a gay man?
No.
And why not?
Because I've grew out of that. It was something from the age of 16 to about 20. But then I was starting to feel that I wanted to take it further. I felt more girlier than I usually do.
Okay.
And I didn't know anything about trans until, you know, like a year and a half ago.
Okay, so this is still relatively new for you.
Yes, as far as the dressing up, no, I've been doing that. But as far as being trans and, you know, the hormone treatments, it's new.
Okay.
It's new to me.
Wonderful. Well, when we come back, we are going to see how much more of the transformation we're going to get from Miss Chrisette. Stay tuned.
Love, we got drugs.
Check out the hot new single, Chicago State of Mind, by Via Maestro. Available on iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify.
Hey, it's a 30-day challenge check-in. So I haven't been tagged in anything, and why not? Are we not participating? All I need to tell y'all is we are on day 17, and I want to see progress pictures. If you don't do it now, at least let me see it on the 30th day. But I need more participation from you. So until that time, keep striving on, eat clean, train dirty, and kiss your mouth. Okay, now these hormones. So since this is still relatively new, which means that you just began your hormone treatments?
About 3 months ago.
Okay.
And they're low dosages because my doctor and I agreed that we want this to be a safe journey.
Okay.
So we're on low dosages. Take a pill every day.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably like in a month or two, I'm going to switch to the shots.
Okay. Now, what's the difference between the pill and the shots?
The pill doesn't work as fast.
Okay.
And plus it sits in your system and then it'll eventually release the estrogen.
Okay, so it's estrogen.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the estradiol, which is the injection, that goes straight to your bloodstream. So that works much faster.
Okay.
And usually, typically people start off on a medium to low dosage because if you start off too high, chair.
Are there
on the floor just like, oh my god.
What is it painful? What is it that you experience if the dosage is too high?
You experience a little bit of dizziness.
Really? Okay.
Dizziness and just being overly tired. I mean, fatigue is one of the symptoms. It's normal. But being a little too fatigued, that's not normal because that means the dosage is way too high for your body. You know, you need to know your body when you're starting the hormones. You can't just start off, boom, I want to do 100 milligrams. No.
Right.
You need to calm down and take the correct dosage.
Okay. So stay calm and visit your physician.
Yes, stay calm and don't die.
Right. Not today.
No,
Steven Seagal, not another day, right?
Not today, Jesus. We're not doing that.
Okay, now with you loving to be, everything that's womanly, and you know all the risks associated with trying to transition into being a woman, why take that step?
I feel like it's necessary. I'm a risk taker when it comes to certain things. Not everything. Let's not be carried away here. Okay. But when it comes to transitioning, I'm a risk taker. I let it be known to people who I want to know. Right. At my place of work, they don't need to know about my business.
Gotcha. So you dress...
I dress unisex at work. I'm no dude. Dude clothes are gone.
Okay.
They're gone, burnt in the dumpster. Finito, baby.
Okay.
They're gone. But I unisex. And, I mean, they know about me, but they don't know that I'm transitioning. And they don't need to know.
Right.
They don't need to know.
Speaking of which, now when people make their profiles or they let it known that I'm a trans man or I'm a trans woman, would you say it's necessary for you to put that? Yes?
Yes.
Why?
Because some people get confused. Some people think, oh, I didn't know. Which 9 times out of 10, they read and they're saying they don't know, but they do, but they're trying to play stupid.
Gotcha.
I'm like, dude, you knew.
Right.
You knew about me.
Your ass was in the closet. And
yes,
I just brought you
come
out.
on now. I brought you into the light.
That's
come
right.
on now. I put it on my bio. By the way, I'm a trans woman, so don't be in my in my box saying you should have told me. Dude, it was in the freaking bio.
Well, see, I guess it's Instagram and they act like they don't read because of pictures. But what?
Oh, on my Instagram, it's at the bottom, trans girl.
Gotcha.
They can ask what it means. But, yeah.
Now, if a man is attracted to you, is he considered gay?
See, that's the question that I get all the time. It's like a yes and no question because, yes, most trans women don't have the surgery yet. Therefore, they still have what they were born with, the male genitalia, obviously. And they think, oh, that's gay. Let's get Frank on here.
Yeah, go ahead.
They like, oh, I don't like dick, I like pussy.
Right.
But it's like, who said you're going to do anything down there anyway?
Right.
Hello, it's called receiving.
Right.
I mean, seriously.
Keep it 100.
I'm keeping it real, okay?
Yeah.
So they think, oh, it's gay. But then they're saying, oh, maybe I'm bi because they're like, oh, I don't see man on you.
Right.
I see woman. So they kind of like...
So it's a teeter back and forth.
Yes, it's like a teeter-totter.
Teeter-totter, yeah.
Back and up and down, back and forth, like a roller coaster, just doing all that. So
Okay, cool beans. Now, I want to give a little statistics, a little tidbits, since your situation was very, very accepting, and your mother was there, and your stepfather was accepting, and your brother was accepting. 41% of trans people do try to commit suicide, in comparison to the 4.6% of the heterosexual community. So let's keep that in mind when you are speaking to someone that is trans. You want to be respectful of their situation, and just because you do not agree with their journey does not make you better as a person. So with all that being said, okay, I'm trying to see how to ask this. Now, if I wanted to take you shopping, who would be spending more money?
Both of us.
Okay. That's all I know.
I'm cheap as shit.
Why?
I'm cheap, honey.
How are you cheap? Now, hold on. Now, if you transitioning, you're going to have to change that, because women ain't cheap now.
Oh, no. let me tell you. My hormones are only $35 because my insurance covers a good majority of it. Thank you, Jesus, for hormones and insurance.
Right.
But when it comes to clothes, I'm just like, y'all, I want to save a couple coins. Right. Because I don't want to end up broke trying to spend on a pair of jeans. I'm a smart shopper. First of all, I shop online.
Okay.
For most of my shoes, my, actually just shoes. Honestly. No, let me change that. My jeans, because I'm naturally thick. All my thickness is come from my mother.
Right, because you've only been on the hormones, you said, for 3 months, right?
3 months. So I've always...
this is all her.
All of my thighs, booty, hips, that's been there before I even started hormones. But when I started hormones, you know, when you eat and you're really hungry, instead of going to your stomach, most of it goes to the lower region. And it's growing like a weed.
I know about that.
Oh my God. Yeah. So I'm very careful when it comes to jean shopping.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's smart to go to a store and try them on yourself. But then, if you know your size, just order online.
Good point. All right, so you guys stay tuned. We have one good other segment coming up. You don't want to miss it. Want to be a guest or have a show idea? Well, hit us up on Instagram. Convo, 4, letter U. Facebook, Convo. And email, convo, 4, all, @gmail.com. Okay, and we're back. Well, since you're still here, and I'm glad you are, we're going to play a little game.
What's it called?
It's Convo's best. It's called Hood Jeopardy.
Girl.
Okay, now, the rules are, it's only one rule. Well, 2. So you get about 3 to 5 seconds to answer the question. Since it is Hood Jeopardy, you don't have to answer in question form like they do in regular Jeopardy.
Okay.
But we have 6 questions for you.
Okay.
So the categories are animals, don't add an S, or food.
Okay.
So you have to pick one. Animal, food, or don't add an S.
Okay.
Which one would you like to pick first?
Don't add an S.
Don't add an S. Okay. Name a store that people add an S.
Cup Foods.
Wait, didn't they have an S? I thought they had an S. They had an S? Okay, yeah, they had an S.
Oh.
So that's wrong. Okay. Next category.
Sorry.
No, you're good. This is why it's a game. No, it's cool. No, it's a game. Okay, so food, animals, or don't add an S again.
Food.
All right. What is the correct spelling for chitlins?
Chit. I ain't gonna eat them.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna spell it?
CHITLI. I don't eat them. So how am I supposed to spell? Okay. CHIT, chit, E-N-S. Chitlins.
Well, that's chitlins, but it's actually chitterlings. So it's chitterlings. We just say chitlins.
That's the nastiest food you've ever seen.
I did. It is. It's pretty nasty.
And it stank.
Girl, stank is an understatement. I remember my friend mom was talking on the phone. Girl, we ain't want to talk on the phone. It smelled like booty hole by open fan.
It was so gross.
No, you're disgusting. Okay, so animals, don't add an S.
Animals.
Animals. What kind of bird is Toucan Sam?
A parrot.
It's a toucan. Toucan Sam? I know. Okay.
Oh, geez.
Don't add an S or animals.
Animals.
Animals, okay. What kind of animal is on the front of the Cheetos bag?
A tiger. Okay.
It's a cheetah. Cheetos? Cheetah? I know. It's okay.
I almost say tiger.
I did this. Well, I know they all got stripes. They look the same. Almost look the same, but yeah.
Oh, he was just dipped in the orange coloring.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Okay. All right, the last one. And don't add an S.
I promise. That's
all right.
Embarrassing.
Okay. Name another store that an S is added to.
That it is added to.
Yeah, that people add to it. It's not supposed to have an S, but people add the S to it. Oh, come on now. Black folks do it all the time.
People call me an Uncle Sam.
Oh, shit.
Because I'm African American, but apparently I don't act African American.
Okay.
I add everything that's supposed to be.
Okay.
So I can't really think of one.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
now watch this.
Okay.
White Castles. I got another one.
Okay.
Jules.
Oh my God, they do.
Yes.
Oh my God, they do.
I know, ain't that funny?
They do. Okay, they do.
Okay. Here's the combo double daily type thing.
Okay.
All right. Benjamin Franklin served this many terms as a U.S. president.
History wasn't my best subject.
I fell asleep in history.
Oh my God. I'm going to be called out making one dumbass. I'm going to call out for my intelligence.
No, it's okay. This is what we do.
Okay. 4.
4.
No, 5.
5. That's your final answer?
I think it's less than that, isn't it? You're giving me that look. It's a look of less.
It's the look of less?
I think it's a look of less.
Okay.
I'm just going to... But you have 4 terms to serve.
Mm-hmm.
So, the way you asked was, he might have less.
What's your final answer, girl?
5.
5?
Yeah.
He wasn't even a president.
Oh my God!
Benjamin Franklin. It's cool. Pause that thought. All right, y'all. We'll be back with some special stuff with Chrisette. Yeah, y'all stay tuned.
Watch Late Night Convo with Ellimac J. Sundays on YouTube.
So we have something special for you. I'll put it out of our back pocket. We have a performance from Miss Chrisette. So you guys stay seated and hold on to your hats.
I love
within. My mind begins to ponder. Inferno, the flames of excellency are burning within me. Inferno, inferno, the passion that we have for each other is like inferno.
In closing, I just want to leave everyone on with this note. As far as transgendered folks, you also have to remember that they are people too. So even if, once again, if you are not considerate of their journey or you don't agree with what they're doing, simply just don't say anything. Everything is not for everyone. Also, you need to be mindful when you are speaking to people what you're saying. Remember, here at Convo, it's about how you say it and what you are saying. So deliverance is everything. With their journey, respect it. If not, zip the lip and keep it going. All right? With all that being said, you sin the way you sin, and we'll see you again.
Sure, no. You can get more than that.
Sure can. It might incriminate you.
No, it's very sexual. I have one.
I have one too, and I bought it just for the hell of it. I was like, what the?
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Ready? All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2.
What up, what up, what up, what's up? First show of the 220, what? Start over again.
Okay, it's rolling.
2016. Why is it so hard for me to say? What's up? Welcome to the first show of the 2016 late night season with your girl, Ellimac J. Now today we're digging in deep